Well, good morning, everyone. Welcome to my new channel. Trying something out. Maybe you're like me and you are newly retired and not necessarily by choice. So I'm 63 and I had a plan. I don't know what just happened. A police officer just came right into my lane before they made a sharp turn. Anyway, very strange. So, that's the seatbelt in the passenger seat where you're sitting. So, get your seatbelt on. I know that's kind of a weird camera angle. I'm just trying things, so we'll see how that goes. This little tripod doesn't fit on my dashboard. Not somebody who's comfortable talking to a camera. I never have been. I've always been the person behind the camera taking the pictures for just that reason. As I would suspect a lot of people, if you know somebody in your family who's the family shutterbug, it's because they don't want to be in the picture. Well, they don't like themselves in pictures. I'll bet you that really is the case. So, where am I going? It is 8:40 in the morning. It's a Monday morning, and lost my job about 6 weeks ago. And fussed around with, okay, this kind of messed up my plan that I had with my employer for stepping down and helping retrain my replacement. Anyway, I am not going to go into that drama, but suffice it to say, I found myself without a job at 63, unprepared, and trying to figure things out. And that's what this channel is going to be about. Lori Does Lessons isn't about me teaching you lessons. It's about, I just keep having to learn lessons. Most of them are not the same lessons. I mean, I'm really not that stubborn that I have to learn the same lesson over and over again. Maybe that's not true for a couple of instances we can talk about later. But in any case, it's 8:41 in the morning now, and I am popping onto the highway to go and start a part-time job. And I hemmed and hawed for the first few weeks. I'm 63, I'm not ready, I'm not where I need to be in my plan. And my plan does not include a pension or retirement accounts and money and stuff like that. I'm planning to live on my Social Security with my wife's pension. She is a retired teacher. So we're not like in a great position. We're okay, but we can't afford a lot of the extras that we'd like to have, at this time in our lives after we've raised our kids and such. So I decided I applied for Social Security. I did all the calculations. I watched about 1,000 videos and all the advice. And you could drive yourself crazy just listening to the advice on YouTube. Do it, don't do it. Wait, don't wait. I did my own math calculations, and I played around with the, I'll show it to you later on. I played around with the My Social Security website, and with the part at the bottom where you can estimate what your benefit will be. And I did all the scenarios. If I got a job for more money and I worked the next 5 years, if I just kept working, if I left at this time, if I left at that time, and you know what? At this stage of the game, I am not going to be able to affect the outcome significantly. We're talking maybe I could get another $100 a month, $1,200 a year, if I played around and waited longer. So what the heck, at 63, it was an awful lot of stress trying to figure that out. I applied. And I said, okay, I'll follow the COLA changes, the cost of living increases that happen and are tied to the annual inflation rate. I started to get my knowledge base up on Social Security, and I learned that they increased recently the amount of money you can earn without it affecting your Social Security. I think it was 21,600, something like that, and it was raised in 2024 to, I think, over 23,000. Okay, so that's how much money I can make in a year without affecting my Social Security. So, okay, I started to apply for part-time jobs. There are a lot of things I want to do, so I don't really want to go back to work, but I want to get back into where I was in my plan and what I was hoping to do and what my reasons are. So I'm off to a specialty market where I will be working in the beer, wine, and cheese department. So I do have a background in wine. I worked in the wine industry for about 10 years and left that when I became pre-diabetic. The wine lifestyle is rich, not necessarily in financial rewards, but the perks, food and wine and lifestyle and all of that stuff, and it's great, and it's lovely, but it wasn't very compatible with my body type and my health, and I'm not a drinker, but you're around food and wine events all the time, every week, it's gonna add up. So as much as I loved it, I walked away from that, and now I'm gonna go and try and peddle some supermarket wine, and we'll see how that goes. Maybe I'll just stay in that for a few months until I get back on track with what I was intending to do with the previous employer, or who knows, life might change. We're looking at selling our house and maybe moving to a more remote area in Maine. There are a lot of factors in place, and it's not that easy to just go look at houses that are 3+ hours away from where you live. It's a process. So if you find yourself recently retired, not necessarily by your choice, and you have some tips to share on how you've made it or what you're doing, I hope you'll share them in the comments below. I'm sure I'll make a bunch of mistakes, and hopefully I'll share them here and we can learn from each other, but I don't even know if anyone's going to be interested in listening to me, but I'll catch up with you later and let you know how the first day on this job goes, and follow along in my adventures. Thanks for tuning in.